Nigeria's transport sector is set for a revolution as the Lagos-Abuja high-speed bullet train gains momentum, reducing travel time between both cities from 12 hours to just 2 to 3 hours. The Director of Operations at the Geoforce Consortium described the project as a milestone in Nigeria's development. He also lauded the current administration for prioritizing infrastructure and fostering public-private partnerships to drive economic growth. According to the investor, the bullet train will provide a faster, safer, and more efficient alternative to road travel. The initiative aligns with the current administration's visions of leveraging private sector expertise to deliver world-class infrastructure without overburdening public finances. Currently, travelers between Lagos and Abuja face long hours in traffic, safety concerns, and reduced productivity. It was noted that the project will significantly ease movement, enhance trade, and improve the overall business environment. As part of the development, 10 smart cities with 10,000 housing units each will be built along the rail corridor. An independent power plant will also be constructed to support the train and surrounding infrastructure. The Lagos-Abuja bullet train is expected to create thousands of jobs during construction and after completion. The initiative aligns with the current administration's commitment to reducing unemployment and fostering economic prosperity through major infrastructure projects. With feasibility studies completed and proof of funds secured, the project now awaits approval from the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission and the Federal Executive Council before construction begins. The private investor actually noted that the construction phase of the project is expected to last between 48 and 52 months. They also went ahead to note that its completion will promote the project as Nigeria's largest ever public-private partnership-driven initiative and a benchmark for transport infrastructure across Africa. Beyond transportation, the bullet train will reduce road congestion, lower carbon emission, and extend the lifespan of highways. Such project will represent a major step towards sustainable and environmentally friendly infrastructure development. As Nigeria moves closer to realizing this dream, citizens can anticipate a future of seamless travel, improved quality of life, and enhanced economic opportunities under the current administration. Earlier this year, the government of Nigeria announced that it is set to launch the highly anticipated Lagos-Abuja Superhighway and high-speed train project. The project was expected to kick off in February 2025. According to the consortium responsible for constructing the project, they noted that the estimated cost of the Lagos-Abuja high-speed train project is approximately $16 billion. Stakeholders say this ambitious project spanning 500 kilometers is expected to link Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Kwara, Kogi, Niger, and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The project, they explain, will adopt a design, build, finance, operate, and maintain model. The $16 billion endeavor will also be spearheaded by AEC Geofocus, a collaborative effort of engineers, planners, and investors, with plans firmly in place to kick off by February 2025, which is this month. The high-speed train project is expected to feature a dual-gauge rail line capable of reaching speeds of 250 km per hour with primary stations in Lagos and Abuja, along with 11 intermediate stops. The development is expected to reduce travel time between Lagos and Abuja to under 3 hours by rail and less than 5 hours by road. Alongside the high-speed railway project, the investor is also investing on a superhighway project from Lagos to Abuja. The highway will consist of 8 lanes, 2 service lanes, and 13 tolling points, and encompass within the project scope are 10 smart cities, 1 million housing units, and an independent power plant. Stakeholders see the project as a groundbreaking initiative that aligns with the current administration's effort to upgrade Nigeria's transportation infrastructure. According to stakeholders, the project will significantly boost citizens' economic prosperity by improving living standards through strategic initiatives under the current government. Without mincing words, it is an incontestable fact that tackling Nigeria's infrastructure deficit, particularly in road and road transport, is an irreducible essential condition for driving economic growth, wealth creation, and sustainable development in Africa's largest economy. On a closer examination, the Lagos-Abuja corridor spans over 500 kilometers, and the speed train project will course through all the states in the southwest and a few in the north-central before reaching the nation's capital, Abuja. By revelation, AEG Geofocus, a consortium of engineers, planners, and investors, successfully attracted $16 billion from Middle Eastern investors with additional interest from European financial institutions and the World Bank. The financial framework will minimize government expenditure, safeguard public funds, and prevent cost overruns through an efficient risk-sharing mechanism. while the high-speed rail component itself has a double-gauge rail line capable of allowing speeds of up to 250 km per hour, as earlier stated, with two main stations in Lagos and Abuja. A bullet train traveling at 250 km per hour will slash Lagos-Abuja travel time from 10 hours by road to about 3 hours by rail. The superhighway will also cut travel time to 5 hours between Nigeria's two key cities, Lagos and Abuja. Beyond transportation, there are plans for 10 smart cities as earlier stated, 1 million housing units and an independent power plant along the project corridor, thus positioning it as a transformative initiative for Africa. The grand project flag-off will happen soon this year, perhaps February or March 2025, just as Nigerians look forward to the AEC Geofocus delivering the world-class infrastructure and revolutionize Nigeria's transportation sector and economy. Globally, the world's record for top operating speed bullet trains goes to China Shanghai Maglev train with a top speed of about 431 km per hour and CRU 400 Fuxing Hao at 350 km per hour. The two are closely followed by France TGV Duplex and Japan's E5 series trains. Both have maximum operating speeds of 320 km per hour for commercial services. The driving distance between Lagos and Abuja is put at 748 km. It takes an approximately 9 hours and 52 minutes to drive from Lagos to Abuja or vice versa. The Lagos-Abuja superhighway is projected to slash it to 5 hours or less, while the speed train or bullet train will crash the riding time to between 2.5 hours or 3 hours. And working at full capacity, the bullet train will transport between 850,000 to 1 million passengers per day. The bottom line is that the project has set off new economic hubs. Ogun, the gateway state with her strategic location, is host to this emerging economic hub along the project corridor. Multinational companies are betting and ready for businesses on that stretch as investors continue to consider Ogun State as their first destination of choice. In a twist of events, the Federal Ministry of Transportation has dismissed report claiming the imminent launch of a high-speed bullet train between Lagos and Abuja, describing the information as false and misleading. In a regender issue recently, the ministry refuted a statement made by the Director of Operations of Geofocus Consortium, the investor, alleging that feasibility studies had been completed and financing secured for the project. The ministry clarified that the report lacked merit and should be disregarded. It is also important to note that the investor held a meeting with the Federal Ministry of Transport in 2016 to discuss the unsolicited proposal to build a bullet train from Lagos to Abuja under a public-private partnership model with 100% financing by the proponent. According to the statement, the proposal resurfaced in 2014 when Geofocus Consortium submitted an outline business case to the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission for review. However, the ministry stressed that the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission requested proof of funding from the company's financiers, which has yet to be provided. The company is also aware that the ICRC has not approved the project with particular reference to the proof of funds, which is necessary to proceed with the submission of the FBC. It should, however, be noted that it is only when these requirements are met that a memo will be sent to the Federal Executive Council for approval.